it is I, JP with Wise Guys Gaming. We're going to take a look at something we don't typically take a look at, and that is card games. We're going to take a look at Magic the Gathering Arena. The game, I believe, is in, open beta. Being an open beta, I mean, I had to give it a shot, right? I have been playing Magic since Ice Age, so it's been a while. Really enjoyed the game. Very deep game to play. It's good to kind of keep yourself up on rules and regulations, that type of stuff. It's important if you play this. I mean, they do a pretty good idea of kind of teaching you the stack, trying to teach you how to play instants and sorceries and creatures and all kinds of stuff like that. The game's pretty well done, actually. I've seen a couple of Magic games before where they don't seem to take as much time and care as they do on this one. And I think the reason they're able to do that so much on this one is because they have seen that gorilla. And the gorilla being Hearthstone. Hearthstone is a fantastic card game, but it's not quite as in-depth as Magic is. The major difference being the ability to play on your opponent's turn. That adds an entire layer, like a huge other layer to work with. It's one thing to have your opponent being able to attack you, or playing a spell, and you watching it happen. It's another thing having the option to counter it, not counter it, and all that kind of thing. It's really smart. I like it. So right now I am playing with a red-blue deck. My opponent's showing green at the moment, but I'm still not sure sometimes on all the mechanics of when to play and when not to play and that type of thing. This is still my opponent's turn. I can actually see that now. If you look toward the top of your screen, you can see the opponent is golden. Whoever is golden, that lets you know who's active at the moment. I failed that miserably this time. But here we are. And on my turn, I do have a play. I have a dual land out. I can play my Gutter Snipe. With Gutter Snipe, just playing, starting to play things, I'm able to deal damage to my opponent back to his face. Now, the deck he's playing, they get work done. The merfolk in this deck get work done. It's actually kind of fun to watch. All the little pre-constructed decks, that's basically what I've been playing for the most part so far. The pre-constructed decks are kind of made around one or two combos, and they're outstanding when they finally get to work. This one is made around a lot of tokens being floated around for your merfolk, and there's at least one merfolk that is unblockable. And he's dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Because he's unblockable, you can move. I think he gets +1/+1 every time he attacks. Plus, you can add other tokens to him, and he's just like slamming you at damage. It's ridiculous. Right now, just got a board presence. That's all we really need for the moment. I really need to show y'all that black-white deck. Black-white deck is a lot of fun. I'll show y'all that next time up with something. All right. As you see, he's starting to get going. He's got his hex-proof Merfolk. The deal with the Merfolk is essentially it's a creature type. He can boost that. The hex-proof means I can't do anything about it other than kind of block or attack. Puts him in a great deal of control right now. They do a pretty good job of keeping you on the go. They do have a rope, kind of like Hearthstone does. It's not really a rope, but they have a little urge to get you going. If you look on the side, there's the hourglass. You and your opponent both get timeouts. So if something happens and time runs out, or time's close to running out, you can use your timeout. It'll give you a little extra time without having you concede the game. After that, once the rope runs out, you concede the game immediately. So, I think, or your turn's over, I think. One of the two. I think the turn's over. I think I saw that happen once before. So as you see, He's trying to build a board, and I'm trying to slow him down. Played my little lightning bolt, because of my gutter snipe, I'm able to do some damage to the face. That's pretty good. You know, nothing special, just a little damage. Apologize about sound quality. This is in a different place as normal. I don't have my awesome mic. It's funny, you don't really respect the mic, man. Until the mic is gone, I miss that one. Don't work on that. He's got his merfolk starting to run now. That's cool. I ain't never scared. We're about to run up in him. Now, the big thing to look for in this is I have a trump card in my... Can you guess which card is a trump card? Can you guess it? Not that one. It's actually the River's Rebuke. The reason the River's Rebuke is the trump card because it allows me to send a bunch of things back to his hand. And that's going to throw him off his game. I don't want to attack right now. I don't think. Attacking would put some pressure on him and force him to block or eat some damage. But it's far more likely I'm just going to lose what I got on the board. And why do that? So, we're in a pretty good predicament. He's trying to build his board. The more Murlocs he has, the more dangerous he is. We've got a number of different things. Plus, like I said, I'm sitting on my trump card. Why is this so important of a trump card? Well, when he builds his board, I'm able to send a bunch of that back to his hand. That doesn't mean it's gone. That means he has to replay it. And he doesn't have a whole lot of mana showing. So I'm willing to kind of block here and there and let him get comfortable, try to make him play more stuff from his hand. Because when I play that, I don't know precisely how I played it, but it's usually good to play that on a turn after they have attacked and or played some creatures, because that makes it more difficult for him to replenish his board. Got some blockers set up here. That Drake only gets stronger the longer it's in play, so took a lot of punches to the face though. Ugh. Oh, if you're playing Magic, that's something you have to be comfortable with. You're gonna take a punch to the face every now and again. You just really need to be ready for it. And here we go. I'm sorry, that's a sorcery. That's not an instant. You can't play that on someone else's turn. My bad. So now I've hit him in the face with the gutter snipe, made him return all of his creatures back to his hand, which means I can attack now. I've seen the creatures he's got. I've seen what's in his hand, so I know he doesn't have anything with haste. That means I can attack and not have to worry about blocking, because he's about to take all that damage and not be able to do a thing about it. Now he's got to rebuild his board. He's lost all his counters, he's lost a lot of tokens, a lot of that's gone. So now he has to start rebuilding his board from base level. And I've got a card that does some high level damage, particularly if it's kicked. Kicked essentially means you play an additional cost, you get the extra purpose of the card. Also, one of my creatures is flying, so he can't do nothing about it. Mulling over my decisions. Now, if I don't kick it, I can take out a creature. If I do kick it, I can hit him in the face. But I don't think I have the mana for that. Take out a creature though. And then take out a creature. That's going to make it harder for him to build his board. Gutter Spike pops him in the face. Creature's down. If he blocks, then I'm in a good position because now he can't attack still. I can keep pushing the envelope here. Very good position. He's down to 3. So if I played 3 instants, he's dead. He's going to have to find a way to block something with flying. This turn, I don't think he's going to have it. And that's the game. So there's a little strategy like that once you kind of get things going. You learn a little bit more about the game. You kind of learn stuff about how things get played, how combos work, and that type of thing. So I will probably put up maybe 1 or 2 more matches just to kind of see how things go. I really enjoy the game. I've played it pretty much every day since I've gotten it. Between that and studying. By the way, I'm sorry I did not have a video this past Thursday. If you can tell from my voice, I'm feeling a little tired, a little under the weather. So it is what it is. But wanted to make sure I got something up today, even if it is something out of the ordinary. Looking at some packs, man. Got some packs though. We them free packs. Got a gold. You always get a rare. I think you always get a rare in Magic cards. Got one the other day. It was on land. I was a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. Either way, like I said, there'll probably be at least 1 more match with content. See if I can't get a good black-white game. I really like that deck. It's a lot of life gain and life taketh away. And, Johnny Pridemate, man. But I'll try to get that in before I do anything else. If you guys like the content, I'll try to bring more. If not, I won't. You know, that's fine. I'm debating on picking up a new channel so I can keep this one more fighting based and then put the rest of my gaming stuff on the other one. But we will see when we get the opportunity. If you got any comments, if you have any suggestions on what you want to see or what you don't want to see, let me know. Leave me a comment. Like this if you think you want to see more. Subscribe if you want to see more of me. You know, we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace out.